What's up, Alpha Sports family? Your go-to source for all things adrenaline-fueled in the world of sports. If you love F1 drama, you're in the right place. So make sure you smash that like button, leave a comment with your predictions, and hit subscribe so you don't miss out on any of our breaking analysis. Alright, let's dive straight into the biggest talking point from Monaco Grand Prix qualifying. Lewis Hamilton's grid penalty after a shocking incident involving Max Verstappen. Hamilton was slapped with a 3-place grid drop for Sunday's race, and the big question is, what exactly happened? So, in Q1 of qualifying, we saw a moment that raised eyebrows across the F1 paddock. Lewis Hamilton, in his Ferrari, was navigating the notoriously tight Monaco circuit when he encountered Max Verstappen, who was on a flying lap. The result? Hamilton impeded the Red Bull driver, causing Verstappen to abandon his hot lap. This led to Hamilton, who initially qualified a strong 4th, dropping to 7th on the grid for the main event. But here's where it gets really interesting. Lewis Hamilton himself has now shed light on the incident. He explained that his team mistakenly told him Max was slowing down, which prompted him to move back towards the middle of the track. Big miscommunication, it seems, Hamilton clarified. I don't know if there was some sort of issue with the computer screen. It said that Max was on the lap and then it disappeared and said it wasn't. They told me he was on a lap, so I moved to the side. Then they realized he wasn't on the lap, so they told me and I started to accelerate. I stayed fully to the left. And I wasn't on the racing line, but of course it was distracting for Max. Now what about Max Verstappen's take? Both drivers and their team representatives were summoned by the FIA stewards. Verstappen, ever the pragmatist, admitted he'd be surprised if Hamilton escaped a penalty, based on historical precedents. However, and this is crucial, Verstappen quickly absolved Hamilton of personal blame, stating, "It's more a team's fault." He added, "I quickly chatted to Lewis about it already. That's the team's mistake." So what we have here is a classic F1 miscommunication, leading to a significant penalty for a championship contender. It highlights just how razor-thin the margins are in Formula One, and how crucial accurate team radio communication is, especially on a track like Monaco. It seems both drivers agree the fault lies with the communication, not with Lewis's intent. On a more positive note for Hamilton fans, despite the penalty drama, Lewis also revealed he's feeling much more confident in the Ferrari this weekend. He mentioned a really good step at the last race in Imola, and feels more at one with the car here in Monaco. This is huge for Ferrari fans and for Hamilton as he continues to adapt to the team. He acknowledged Charles Leclerc's natural comfort with the car on this circuit, but expressed satisfaction with his own steep learning curve and recovery after a recent crash. This bodes well for his future performances. So, a fascinating twist in the Monaco narrative. What do you think? Was the penalty fair? Do you agree it was a team communication error? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We love hearing from our Alpha Sports community. And if you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe to Alpha Sports for all the latest breaking news, analysis, and exclusive content from the world of sport. Until next time, keep it locked on Alpha Sports.